Hello guys, it's Megan Daisy, and for tonight's video is a YouTube made me buy perfumes, but then it turns out fail for me because this perfume didn't work on my skin very well, and there are some notes that really puts me off. So sorry in advance for those of you who likes this perfume, who really loves this perfume, but not every perfume probably um, well works on different kind of skin. So happened that this perfume is really not for me. And also, as we all know, with regards to this COVID pandemic, everybody is guilty, or many of us guilty, that we always watch YouTube, or we always spend much more time in YouTube watching different kinds of content, and mine was more on the fragrances. So I watch many reviewers, and the way they describe this perfume, the way they interpret, the way they review this perfume really makes you fall in love with this perfume. And I feel like you also want to buy this perfume and have this perfumes in your collection. So that's what happened to me. I've been watching YouTube fragrances reviews and hauls around 2017. It's around that time. So I have these perfumes for quite a while right now. Some are new and some are uh, old in my collection already. But the thing is, this perfume doesn't, you know, works for me. But I mean, this perfume stayed in my collection for collection purposes and for reference for purposes, and probably my nose palette will change. Maybe one day I'll fall in love with this perfume, but if not, I need to let go. So yeah, the first one that I have is this one. This is 212 Carolina Herrera, and I got this perfume mainly because of Ronda Loris. And for some reason, she's not very active in YouTube right now, but when I watch her review this perfume, she really makes me fall in love with this perfume, and she really wants. I feel like I need to have this in my collection, and so I got this. And so this is not a blind buy. I tested in the store, and at first, yeah, I feel like I love it because I was so convinced, and I gave it some time, probably 1 week or 2 weeks that I used this. But the more I convince myself to like this perfume or love this perfume, it turns out not, because something in the opening that puts me off, and I feel like this is too powdery for me. Plus the citrus notes, the bergamot, and this one, it's like too heavy. So I stopped using this because I have other fresh perfumes, powdery perfumes, that I love, or I enjoyed most using. So the next one that I have is this one. This is Versace Crystal Noir, and I really got this because I want to complete the collection to have the other flankers. So I already have the four sets, but then I still don't have the intense one. But I don't feel like I need to have that in my collection, because from the reviews, it's like totally the same. With the yellow diamonds, only have a little hint of difference. So probably will not have that in my collection sooner. But the thing with this perfume, it's like the coconut in this perfume is very potent, and this is a eau de toilette, so it's very potent and very strong for me. And the coconut here is not the creamy coconut scent that I'm getting. It's more of like a burnt or smoky kind of coconut scent. And I'm sorry if you hear noises. My husband is watching TV outside and it's raining. So yeah, I'm sorry. So yeah, that's the thing that I don't like about this. And if you're a Filipino and you know what copra is, it gives me that kind of coconut smoky scent. And Also, it reminds me of a Filipino dish, the kinataang kalabasa. It's like a it has pumpkin, long green beans, it has ginger, it has coconut milk, and also you can add either crab or shrimp, or you can put them together and you cook that, and that's basically how it smells to me. Only this one is a little bit rich, so I like that scent, I like that dish, but I don't want to smell it on my skin for a very long time, because this perfume really is a strong perfume, and this one lasts and projects very well. So I don't want other people to smell me like I smell like a burnt coconut or like a smoky coconut. So yeah, so if you like that perfume, then go ahead, enjoy that perfume as much as you can, but it's not for me for now. And the next one that I have is this one. This is a Lolita Limpica, uh Lolita Limpica, and I can't see, I can't remember what, I'm not sure if it's ADP or EDT. It doesn't say. But this perfume was launched in 1999, and they discontinued it 2010. And then after that, they reformulated this perfume and then they relaunched it. So it has also the same bottle design, and I'm not sure which one I have, the newer version or the older version. But this one comes in a yellow green box, and when you open the box, it's like there's a purple color inside. And aside from not liking the scent of this one, because I feel like it's too powdery for me, it's a little bit, or it's too mature for my scent. uh, Also, I feel like uh, it reminds me of like a talcum powder of my grandma when she was still alive. So I'm sorry if you hear noises in the background, guys. I'm really, really sorry. Though I like powdery scent, but I feel like it's too uh, powdery for me, and it's too mature. And also, I don't like the sprayer because it's kind of hurting my thumb or my point finger, because this part is too slim, and when you put a pressure on this one, it's kind of poking your finger. So that's it. The next one that I have is this one. This is Prada Candy Gloss. And the thing in this perfume is it has cherry notes, and I found out that cherry note is not works very well on me. It gives, or it triggers headaches on my skin. Though this bottle is so beautiful, it's so girly. Look at this one, guys. But this perfume reminds me of a modern or alien robot, and it's a girl robot. Of course, it's pink. But yeah, I like cherry as a fruit itself, but and also as a drink. But for some reason, as a perfume note, it's not for me. It triggers headache, especially if it's sweet and really, really sweet. But this one is not as sweet as the next. This is Sweet by Lolita Limpica. Also, this has cherry and strawberry, if I'm not mistaken. Aside from this is a very, very sweet, gourmand sweet perfume, this gives me headache, and it's kind of making me sick, or like sickeningly sweet for me, and like my stomach is, I feel like I have this upset stomach every time I use this. Though I sprayed it like maybe once or twice, and I only spritz a few, but it really doesn't work for me. I got this because I want to have the same design as this one, because I believe the sweet perfume in this kind of packaging is already discontinued, so I want to have that, and that's what I ordered. But the thing is, when it came in the package, this one came, so I cannot send this to the seller, because I got this online in the States. So because of the current situation, it probably very hard, so I've settled for this, and I still giving this a second chance, that I would probably like this. And look at the bottle, guys. It's kind of modern and architectural. Is that what it is? Um, but I like the original version because it's kind of cute. And this bottle reminds me of Snow White. Yeah, when she bites the apple and then she falls asleep. So yeah, that's what reminds me of. But this one is too, like, the design is too modern for me, and the scent as well. And I hope one day I would love this perfume. And the next one that I have is this one. This is a La Nuit Trésor, or Trésor La Nuit Musk Diamond. And as I mentioned, I'm sucker for a beautiful packaging, and I got this. And I really love the dry down of this one, but the thing is, it's a very, very, very heavy on the musk, and also a sweet. It has other notes, but what I get in this one is it's like a sweet powder musky scent, and that's really puts me off because I like musky scent. But if it's too cloying and it's too heavy, well, I need to take a step back of this because it is very sweet, powdery, and very musky. I used this once or probably twice, only one spray. I'm not sure how this perfume will work on a cold weather because I haven't tried it. But I will try when the rainy, or I mean, it starts raining right now here in the Philippines, but I will try this probably when it's like a cold, very cold rainy days. I'm not sure how this perfume works for me. Look at the, aside from the packaging, the color, the iridescent uh, color. You see the pink one, when it hits the light, it's like there's a small glitters and it turns pink. I am not sure if you can see that in the camera. Look at that, guys. It's so beautiful, right? And so pretty. But the thing is, it doesn't stand this way, or it has to lie down. So it takes a little bit of space. And the next one that I have is this one. This is Adam Levine Woman, or For Woman, I can't remember. And look at the packaging, guys. It's a very old vintage microphone. It's very nice. But the thing is, it's too, I am not sure if this one has patchouli, I can't remember, but it has ginger. It's a powdery patchouli ginger scent to me, and it reminds me of the original Chanel number 5 on the powdery scent. And I like powdery scent as well, but if it's too strong or too potent or too prominent, I'm taking step back with this perfume. The next one that I have is this one. I know many of you will probably disagree with me or hate me for not loving this perfume, but for some reason I cannot stand the sweetness of this perfume. This is a very gourmand sweet. This is very sickeningly sweet for me. Though the packaging is beautiful, I got this because of Emmy Ever After. That's what her YouTube channel and YouTube channel is name. I got this because of her, because the way she, or how she loves this perfume, how she adores this perfume, and how this perfume gives her happiness, makes me wanting to have this in my collection as well. So when I got this, knowing that I could have the same experience as she has, and so to my surprise, it's not for me. Every time I spray this perfume, it makes my stomach upset, something like that, or I don't know, I can't explain, but every time I smell a very, very sweet, overly or gourmandy sweet perfume, I have a thing in my stomach that I don't know why, and I cannot understand, and I cannot explain. That's what this perfume gives gives me, and it gives me headache if it's too sweet as well. So the thing with this perfume, some of this triggers my allergy. If it's too zesty, it gives me a very itchy nose, and if it is too sweet, it gives me that upset stomach and headaches as well. So the last but not the least in my collection is this one. This is Gucci Guilty. So I'm holding it this way so that I will not blind you, and so you will not see my reflection. This perfume is heavy in the patchouli, but all this perfume that I've shown you is very long lasting one, and probably very works well on a colder season. Probably that's the thing also that it doesn't work for me, because most of this perfume really works well in cold weather. But I have tested some of this when I was still in Taiwan during the winter times, but yeah, I couldn't really stand this. So this perfume is not a love at first sniff. This is a blind buy also. I got this because of all the hype during around 2018, 2019, during the time that I was so into fragrance videos and channels in YouTube. And so I got this because of them, and they say it's a very nice perfume, but I feel like this is too powdery for my scent, for me, and it's very heavy in the patchouli. But little by little, I'm loving or liking this perfume. At least once a week I put some, but not too much, maybe one spray, and I'm giving my time to really be familiar with the notes and be familiar with the scent itself. And so you can see that I already put a dent. It's really hard to see from the camera, but little by little, in this way, you can see. Can you see? I've already used quite a bit, because I'm really taking time to use this, and probably that I will do in the other perfumes. I will test this and give it some time to really develop on me, one at a time, because I cannot do this all at once, because I will probably hate all this perfume. But this is a very nice and beautiful perfume, and the only thing as well that I don't like this is that you will leave your fingerprints all over this bottle. So, and it's a very unique case, or I mean packaging as well. So that's all for tonight's video, guys. I hope you like this perfume. I'm sorry if I offended you in any way. I know many of you likes this perfume, or many of you wants to have this in your collection, but I'm sorry, it's not for me. I know some of these are expensive, but I have good feelings that maybe someday I will fall in love with this perfume. But if not, I will need to let go and give it to someone who can really enjoy this perfume. So if you like this perfume, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and click that notification bell so next time I upload new videos you get notified. And always take care, everyone. See you again next time. Bye.